Hi guys, good morning. Now today I just want to recap the learning standard that you have covered in Form 2. When you're in Secondary 2, you have done this, solve problems involving symmetrical properties of a chord. Okay, what is symmetrical properties of a chord? For example, you look at this diagram. Okay, PQR is the chord. Okay, and SOQT is the diameter. So when the diameter or the radius cuts the chord, it gives you a 90-degree. Okay, that means when the radius cuts the chord, it gives you a perpendicular bisector, a 90-degree angle. And what happens when the radius cuts the chord? It will divide equally half. It will divide the chord equally half. That means PQ to QR have same value. Okay, now based on that concept, let's see the question here. The diagram shows a circle with center O. PQR is a straight line and SOQT is the diameter of the circle. Now, ignore the red lines. The one written with the red ink is actually the working. Okay, so if you see the diagram given, TQ is 3 centimeter and OS is 15 centimeter. So if 3Q is 3 centimeter, OS is your radius, right? Because from center connect to the circumference, so OS is your radius. That means OT is also your radius because it's a straight line connecting to the circumference, right? From center to the circumference. So OT is also your radius. But here they say TQ is 3 cm. That means this part only 3 centimeter. That means the remaining part is 15 minus 3. So the remaining part is 12. Right or not? The remaining part is 12. And then now I'm going to draw one imaginary line from O to R. When I draw a line from O to R, okay, it actually forms a right angle triangle here, right? It forms a right angle triangle here, and OR is also my radius because from center connecting to the point on circumference. So I write 15 cm, and I know this is 12 cm. Can I use Pythagoras theorem to find QR? So I did what? I used Pythagoras theorem to find QR. So just now this is OQ lah. So OQ is, OT is 15, right? So 15 minus the 3 given, you get 12 cm. So you know OQ is 12. Then find QR. So you take 15 square minus 12 square, and you get QR is 9 centimeter. Then they ask you to find the length of PR. Okay, so if let's say this is 9 centimeter, this one is also 9 centimeter because when the radius cuts the chord, it divides equally half, right? So to find length of PR is 9 plus 9. So 9 plus 9, you get 18. Now look at the next example. The diagram shows a circle with center O. The radius of the circle is 13 centimeter. Okay, and OS is 5. So the radius is 13. So if let's say from center I join to P, I join to R, or I join to Q, I'm going to get radius, right? So if I join O to Q, I get my radius 13 centimeter given here, right? 13 centimeter. And O to S is 5 centimeter. Okay, can I find SQ or QS? Because this is right angle triangle, right? So I solve the Pythagoras theorem to find QS, which means I take 13 square minus 5 square, I get 144. Square root 144, I get 12 centimeter. So now I know this is 12 centimeter. This is also 12 centimeter. So to find the length of chord PQ, PQ is 12 plus 12, you get 24 centimeter. Looking at the next example here, it's a bit more. In the diagram, CE is the diameter, C to E, okay, from one point to another point passing through center. So it's the diameter. If DB is 6 centimeter, you see, D to B is 6 centimeter, and the radius is 10 centimeter. So if I connect from center to B, I get 10 centimeter, right? They ask you to find the length of AC. You see something new, AC. But before that, you need to know what? You need to find OD, right or not? So if this is right angle triangle, what happened? This is 10 square minus 6 square, you get 64. So square root 64, you get 8 centimeter. That means OD is 8 centimeter. So from O to D is 8 centimeter. And just now you given radius is 10, right? So radius 10 means OC is 10, right or not? So if I want to find the length from C to D, it will be 10 plus 8, 18 centimeters. So I know from here to here, 18 centimeter. And just now you get here 6, right? That means this part is also 6, right? Now you want to find AC, Pythagoras theorem again, because this is right angle triangle, right? So you get 18 square plus 6 square. You get 360. Square root 360. Give your answer to 2 decimal places. So you get 18.97. Okay, last question. Now the diagram shows a circle with center O and two equal chords. So you know chord AB and chord CD is equal. When two chords are equal, the length from the center to point P and the length from center to point M is also equal. This is what you learn in Form 2. So given that OP is 8 centimeter, so find the length of OM. And how you want to find that? So the solution is, if AB is equivalent to CD, then OP is equivalent to OM. Therefore, OM is equivalent to OP, right? Therefore, you will get 8 centimeter. This one, small working only. Okay, so for today, I'm just going to stop here. And then you need to answer some questions. I'll post this in your lesson notes as well for your reference purpose.